The rise of the creator economy has brought an explosion of new content creators. According to studies, there were around 50 million content creators in 2022, and this number is expected to increase 100 million by 2025. And with this massive amount of new creators coming out every day, competition for attention is getting harder. That's why in 2023, content creators, creatorpreneurs should really be focusing on diversifying their online presence by building a multi-channel brand. And on today's video, we're gonna be diving into what a multi-channel brand is, why your business needs one, and how you can create a content system, aka a content powerhouse that will allow you to scale without burning out. So first things first, what is a multi-channel brand? As the name says, it is a personal brand where a content creator has presence in multiple channels. Some of the most common channels for content creators are usually social media networks, but this doesn't mean that these are the only channels where you should be present. We're also talking about blogs, podcasts, and other online communities where content creators can start growing their brand, growing an audience, and of course, making more sales from their content. There are tons of benefits of having a multi-channel brand, and we'll be covering them today. But before, I did want to remind you why it's so important that you keep this in mind. Your content should not live and die on Instagram. While Instagram is definitely one of the best tools for creatorpreneurs to grow a content business, we have to accept that it has a lot of limitations, like the ever-changing algorithm that affects our reach and visibility. This happens almost on a daily basis, and there are huge fluctuations of reach these days. And if your business depends on your content being seen by your ideal audience, these changes in the algorithm, these changes in reach could definitely hinder your business growth. Moreover, Instagram is one of the most popular platforms for content creators, which means that competition here is higher than everywhere else. So if you create an incredible piece of content full of value, and you know that this piece of content could help you turn followers into customers or make more sales, but then your post is hidden or doesn't reach enough people, this can be very frustrating. So that's why I never recommend that your best content goes only on Instagram. Within your Instagram strategy, there are posts that are only for Instagram, like the memes, the lip syncs, the entertaining ones, but your best content should be born elsewhere, either in a blog, in a podcast, or in a YouTube video. These three channels have the least competition, and they are evergreen channels, which means that your content can be discovered for months and even years after it had been created. This is the real content that starts building your brand equity. On Instagram, it just gets hidden under a bunch of new posts that come time after time. So now that we've seen why you should be expanding your online presence, let's look at some of the benefits that this will bring for your brand and for your content creator business. First and foremost, the more channels you're present in, the more people you're gonna be able to reach. You're gonna generate more brand awareness. Remember that every channel has different type of audience, different demographics, and each channel has its unique user base, allowing you to reach a broader audience and increase your overall visibility. Point number two is that you can build a stronger brand and establish a more consistent presence. A multi-channel brand allows you to reinforce your brand identity across different platforms. Consistency in your messaging, in your visual style, and overall experience helps you create a stronger brand image, and it makes it easier for your audience to recognize and engage with your content at different touch points. Remember that the more they see you, the more top of mind you will stay. And that's what you wanna be. You wanna be top of mind for your audience for when the time to sell your products, offers, programs, etc. come, you are the first option for them. Benefit number three is that you can start diversifying your income stream and increase your revenue, because relying only on one platform will put your income at risk. Building a multi-channel brand not only allows you to reach different audiences that might be ready to buy from you, but also when it comes to sponsorships, you can offer much higher rate for different packages where you include your multiple channels. Some of the best channels that brands are looking for at the minute are email, because they have the highest conversion rate, and blogs. But also when you are conducting an offer or a program launch, when you have a multi-channel launch, you are spreading your message way more than just through one platform. You're reaching more people, and there's also people who are gonna see your promotional content in one channel, then they will see it in another channel, then they will see it in a third channel, and that's when they decide they're gonna buy from you. So the more you spread out your message when it comes to promoting your offers, and the more touch points you offer to your audience, the more likely they will become customers. Benefit number four is that you can engage with your audience in different ways. Another thing that you have to remember is that not everyone consumes content the same way. Not everyone likes seeing short videos, but not everyone likes to see long videos. Not everyone likes to read blogs, but not everyone likes to scroll on Instagram carousel. So again, this you have to reserve for your best piece of content every week, but you have to make sure that your best piece of content, the most valuable, the content that you know that's gonna build brand equity, but also bring business growth, you have to repurpose it and post it in your multiple channels, because that way you're allowing your audience to consume this piece of content however they prefer. And they're gonna be more likely to engage with you that way. And benefit number 5 is that you're gonna be enhancing your business and brand discoverability through SEO, especially if you're present in channels like blog, YouTube, and Pinterest. These are the top channels where people come and search for something. So if your brand is in any of these 3 channels and you've made sure that your profile and your content is optimized for SEO, you'll increase the chances of being discovered by new people almost on a daily basis, which you could capture, turn into leads, and turn into customers in the future. So now that we've seen the benefits that building a multi-channel brand would bring for you, it's time to talk about how to create a content system, aka a content powerhouse, that allows you to diversify your presence without having to work hard, without having to work extra. So basically, a content powerhouse is a system that allows you to maximize your content output by reducing your efforts. Usually the content powerhouse works for your main piece of content, or as I also call it, your prime asset-based piece of content. Prime asset-based would be either a blog, as we mentioned previously, a podcast, or a YouTube channel. These are the ones that have the longer shelf. So you start by choosing one of these 3 formats, the one that comes the easiest for you. In my case, I start with a blog because I like writing, it comes easy to me, and it's the easiest one to get started. And then I use my content powerhouse system to transform that blog into multiple pieces of content. I turn that blog into a script for my YouTube video. I turn that YouTube video into multiple short form videos for my short form video channels. I take that blog and I turn it into an Instagram carousel. I extract a quote, for LinkedIn, for Twitter, for Threads now. I extract main information and I create an infographic, and I distribute all of these pieces of content at the same time through a social media scheduling tool. The one that I use is Metrical, is my favorite, is the easiest one to use with the highest number of features. So a good content powerhouse system should have the 3 following features: the ability to create content fast, the ability to distribute content massively, and the ability to manage content, which would include tracking performance, optimizing, and recycling. All right, I'm wrapping up. So that's it, my friend. That's what a content powerhouse is, and that's why your business needs to start building a multi-channel brand and developing a content powerhouse system that allows you to do so. Remember, competition is getting higher than ever. If you're putting all your eggs in one basket, you run the risk of facing extinction. All right, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but if you want to grow your online business, you need to start diversifying your online presence and be at multiple channels to offer multiple touch points for your audience so that they can engage with you in different ways, so they can buy from you in different ways, so they can consume your content in different ways. The benefit really is for them as well. So embrace the power of the multi-channel brand in 2023 and unlock new great opportunities for growth and success in the creator economy. If you like this, please like and share. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week for more social media and monetization tips for creators, entrepreneurs, and business owners. See ya.